This show is part of the RetroZap.com podcast network. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/Brews and Blasters. There's over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Hey, it's Greg Grunberg, Snap Wexley from Star Wars. I didn't fly an X-Wing, I flew a double XL wing. And you are listening to Brews and Blasters. Oh, and you are listening to Brews and Blasters.
Here we go.
You're listening to Brews and Blasters, RetroZap.com's free-ranging discussion about all things Star Wars.
How we doing?
Same as always.
That bad, huh?
With your hosts, Chris and Joe, two guys from Boston who are talking about this stuff anyway.
Bulky religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid.
Let us go inside where we can discuss business over a drink.
Want a conversation anyway?
This place can be a little rough.
Not good.
I don't like this.
This is madness.
Would you join me for a little refreshment? Everyone's invited, of course.
I think you overestimate their chances.
No, not really, no.
I'm listening. You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
Yeah!
Damn, I have a Poland Spring.
Oh, well, I should be. I've been good for so long. It's time to be bad.
You have to treat yourself.
Treat yourself, right? And we hope you're treating yourselves too. Welcome back to Brews and Blasters, RetroZap.com's free-ranging discussion about all things Star Wars. I'm Joe. Joining me today, as always, my good buddy, Chris Salton.
What is going on, everybody?
What is up? What is up, Chris?
The sky, Joe. No, I don't know, a lot of things. Hey, you know what's really exciting?
What?
Somebody posted today, we have 50 days until Rogue One.
Oh my gosh. All right. Hold on. When does the Star Wars party begin, though?
Right now?
You were right. It's amazing.
I can't believe it. I felt it. I was thinking it, and then I just said it.
Yeah. No, you knew. You knew. It was amazing. It's like you guessed, and then it all came through.
And then it happened.
It's a big win. It's a big win today.
Win,
all right?
win.
Win. Yeah, sippy sip time.
Sippy sip, even though it's water.
Oh, the super cold tastes so much better.
Yeah.
I didn't have any super cold over the weekend.
No?
No, didn't have any.
You didn't have one?
I stayed straight bourbon the entire time.
The whole night, really?
Well, let's back up for everyone, all right? Hey, if this is your first time joining us, sorry. But, we're jumping right into things. If not, welcome back, If it's your first time, we're going to have fun, all right? We're going to have a good time tonight. It's going to get a little weird. It's going to get a little strange. You might need to jump back an episode or two just to catch up, but you know what? It's going to be good anyways. Don't worry. All right? For everyone,
that's what we do.
Everyone coming back, welcome back. Welcome back. That's not how that song went. Anyway. Do you remember that show?
Welcome back, Carter.
Yeah, welcome back, Carter.
Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter. What was that? What happened?
I think you were saying welcome, new listeners. Hello to everybody that has been listening.
Yep.
And it's going to get weird and strange.
You did.
And,
you did
and
that.
then we went off the rail.
Yeah. What was I saying before that? Your party. Yeah.
Oh, the party. Yeah,
that's what we didn't. That's what we didn't let people know. Every year, Chris has an annual Halloween party, and it was last weekend. It was a good time. We had a good time.
It was definitely more lower key than previous ones.
It was. I mean, some of these were like movie quality, like teenage, like movie, like crazy. We've had those. We've had those.
This one was more like, hey, we're all older and we're kind of tired, and it's like 9 o'clock. It's time for bed.
I can't believe how tired I was after having that first sip of bourbon. I mean, I don't even know what happened.
That happens though. It
does.
It seems like if I just have one beer, I'm ready for bed. But if I have like 2 or 3, I'm like, okay, where are we going?
Party time.
Yeah.
yeah. No, totally. I just think I've been working out a lot lately, so
that would do it.
Yeah, I think like it all caught up to me like that night. It's like, oh, you're relaxing now, sleepy time.
Right.
Yeah, just sleep now. Like, no, I'm at the party though. Christmas Iceman. Oh, you were Maverick. I'm sorry, from Top Gun.
I would have liked to have been Iceman. Maybe I can get like a custom patch made.
You can definitely do that. The patch is reversed. You can just rip that thing off and put a new one on.
Yeah, I was gonna because it came with a goose and a Maverick, and I was like, should I be zombie goose?
Yeah, you should have.
You know, but then I mean, I can't stress like how lazy I was with this one. You know?
Yeah. No, you weren't more lazy than me though.
Yeah, you just came in wearing a Kylo Ren helmet and you had bourbon in your hand.
Yeah. That's all I did. I went to the Spirit Halloween store, and I got a off the shelf Kylo Ren huge. It's a huge mask. It doesn't even. You know, they don't even like size those things. You can't even size it. You just put it on top of your head. If it fits, it fits.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess in there.
You can probably cut some foam and put it inside to like, you know, so it sits right on your head.
Yeah, I mean, you could stuff a pillow in there if you wanted to. I mean, you could. I don't know. You could put a sandwich in back. You could put a bunch of pasta. Whatever you want to do to make that thing fit. You can do a lot of things. I didn't do any of it.
Right.
I don't know. I want to be costume guy, but I'm not costume guy. I don't know what happens.
It takes a lot of work.
I think about it. I'm like, oh, I got this great costume, it'd be great. And then like October comes out, I'm like,
right.
I don't know. Right? Like I got a costume party at work tomorrow. I don't want to do anything.
Right. Just paint your face or something.
Like Darth Maul, maybe.
That would be awesome, but I was just thinking of something lazy. Oh, you know what you could do? Paint your face white and then put like a blood smear and just be like, yeah, I'm F12. I already forgot the numbers.
FN 2187.
There it is.
There we go.
Yeah, 2187.
Yeah, FN 2187.
Yeah, that could be an idea.
That's an idea. Yeah. I could just
have paint on your face all day. Like, who wants that?
I don't want to be paint on the face guy. I want that. I don't know. This whole costume thing perplexes me.
Right.
I just want to be an X-Wing fighter. I want to buy my X-Wing fighter like costume and just call it a day and just be an X-Wing pilot.
Well, not for nothing, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
And it looks like it would be very comfortable.
I've been talking about it for years.
You have been.
Yeah, I want the X-Wing pilot costume. You know?
That would be sick.
That's kind of the goal. That's my goal.
I'm sure you'll get it.
Yeah, it'll happen. You gotta come with me on this journey though.
Oh, I want to. Because what's gonna end up happening, I'm gonna get one too.
Either that or we both become Emperor's Royal Guards. That would be amazing.
They're like, have you seen Chris or Joe? We're like,
they're at the door. They're at the door.
Yeah.
Just wearing a red robe.
I'm like,
and that helmet.
Can't breathe with this thing on.
Keep it on. We'd have to do like a straw system for like the beer.
Yeah. Oh, right. Exactly.
Yeah. We'd like put the like hollow out the force pike and like put beer in there and then put like a straw. You know, I'm thinking with this.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
We can do this. Hey, cosplayers, get on it.
Yeah, every time I watch the Rogue One trailer, I'm like, I would just settle for just like a rebel soldier costume. You
Not
know, kind
bad.
of like
Yeah.
like the whole like camouflage, greenish, brownish type deal.
Like the World War II type stuff.
Exactly.
No, not one of like the big hats, like in episode 4. You know, the really long like back of the neck piece.
Yeah, when they're on the blockade runner.
Yeah, they can't look upwards or they get stabbed in the back.
Exactly.
Yeah. You don't want
there
one of
are
those.
restrictions.
Restrictions do apply.
Right.
Oh man. Oh wow. Hey, big things happened over the weekend. I went to the Kowloon. I was just craving some Chinese food. I wanted to like Instagram it, being like, "Oh yeah, this is what we're talking about here," because it was so good, man. It was unbelievable.
Did you get Saugus wings?
Of course, I got Saugus wings.
They're so
what
good.
What do you think I'm doing here? This is my first time at Kowloon? You kidding me?
Now, for people that don't know about Saugus wings, they're actually not even on the menu.
No,
so when you go in there,
not.
it's just kind of like a word of mouth, and you need to order them like that.
Yeah. No, you just go to Saugus wings. They know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, they don't even hesitate. They just write down. They don't even. I don't even think they make like a movement or any kind of gesture. They're just writing stuff, and as fast as they turn around to go put your order in, your meal's on the table.
No, that's how it happened. I ordered like $75 worth of food and it was all done in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
How's that happen?
I don't know, but I bet you it was delicious.
I know. It was delicious. It was amazing. I swear to God, they're getting better.
Oh yeah.
They're getting better as time goes on.
I love like the wall of fame with
all
the autographs.
all the wrestlers. Like basically every wrestler that's ever existed. Whenever they come through Boston, they always go to the Kowloon. I have seen and sat next to so many different wrestlers there. Like in my years of dining at the Kowloon.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable.
The Rock loves it. He's always in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they all go there. Time-honored tradition since like the early 80s. It's crazy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was some good times. Those some good times.
That's sweet.
And while I was eating Chinese food, you got an amazing new logo.
I did.
Why don't you describe it? Describe it for the people.
Well, he was working on it at the time. It got like completely finished yesterday.
Yeah.
But I had this idea brewing in my head for I don't know, maybe a month, and I was like, I want to be different. And there's one kid that specializes in portraits, and he was the only person that I could think of to pull this off. And I just messaged him, and I was like, listen, I'm thinking of this idea. It's half my face merging into Jabba the Hutt's face. So it's basically like Two-Face from Batman, but it's me and Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. And he just wanted one picture of me, and he grabbed the picture of Jabba the Hutt, and man, is it mind-blowing.
No, it's not like comic style. It's not like stylized. This is like photorealism.
Yeah, like if I'm turning into Jabba the Hutt or something, or Jabba's turning into me. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? Big face, though. Jabba has a big face compared to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, man, did he deliver.
It came out so good.
Mm-hmm.
It came out so good.
So good, so good. And, I'm definitely going to be working on this to get it. I want to get this everywhere.
Soon. You'll see it. Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah. I mean, it's like photorealistic for like Jabba, like Return of the Jedi Jabba. So
exactly.
Good. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
and then
it's
on the right
side. Coloring, yeah, the coloring is so nice, and he freehands all this stuff, and it's just nuts. So if you're on Instagram, make sure you check him out. It's Scum and Villainy Sketches. His name's Jay. He's phenomenal. He's a young dude, and wow, like if you ever need anything, honestly, I highly recommend going to him.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I mean the guy does fantastic work. So can't say that enough. Yeah, definitely check out. Why aren't you following Collector's Hut on Instagram? Anyways, you got to do that.
That would be nice. I would really appreciate that.
Well, it's not so much for you. It's for them. You're putting out good stuff. You got good pictures on there.
Yeah, I put out stuff that I really like.
Yeah,
and it's, I would say 98% Star Wars related. So if you like Star Wars, you're gonna like that.
Yeah, yeah. RetroZap's on there too. I don't post as often, but when RetroZap posts, it gets weird. It's a good time.
Yeah, but you posted out all the character posters, and that was great. I did do that. I saw all those.
That is correct.
That is correct. But yeah, it's I like Instagram for that because it's a quick post and people seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, I miss you, buddy. I miss you in the second chair here.
I know that this is 2 weeks in a row now.
I know this is not a trend. Don't worry, everyone.
We'll be back to normal.
Mrs. Retrozap is feeling a little under the weather tonight, so
right.
Yeah, that was not wasn't in the cards. We had to go Skype for this one.
Yeah,
I'm in quarantine over here.
Yeah,
I made dinner. I took care of her. She went to bed. Now I'm in quarantine, and it's kind of like an ET. Remember ET?
Oh yeah,
we talked about it last week. You know,
how can I forget?
Yeah, exactly. All right, we got a lot of stuff we got to do. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Yeah, we got some Star Wars stuff. We got some Rebels. I got a really interesting theory I want to talk to you about that I picked up this week, and I don't think I've talked to you about it yet.
Is it about movies, TV?
It's about Star Wars.
Okay.
It's definitely about movies and TV. Yeah, it's good stuff though. We got to chat about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to let you know. Whatever Chris wants to talk about, we got to do that too. Yeah, we don't prep. We don't care.
No, we don't.
Renegades.
Renegade.
We truly don't care. We
Renegades.
truly don't. No, whatever. You know, name
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, but first, one of some emails first. I'm liking emails at the start. I'm liking to kick things off, talking about the emails.
Well, that's the thing. It gets us all jazzed up.
Yeah, and we're on a roll here. I mean, you guys are setting up record-setting download numbers. It really is really exciting right now to be doing Brews and Blasters and to have everyone. The emails are fantastic. Loving the feedback. We know there's tons of new listeners out there. So just want to say thank you to everybody. And let's keep this going. And
thanks a bunch, guys.
Yeah, keep it going. We know there's a ton of people out there. Keep on emailing in. We want to hear new people. We want to hear old people. Brews and Blasters at retrozap.com is the email address. We want to hear from you. We read each and every one of these, and I want to get to the point where I can't read all of them on the air. I want to be able to get to the point where there's so many we have to do a whole show of email.
Yeah, we want to know what you guys are thinking.
Yeah, we want to know what are you eating? What do you think of Star Wars? What are you doing all day? What are you doing when you listen to the show?
Yeah, what kind of sneakers do you wear?
Yeah, well, that's a good one.
Maybe we went too far. I don't want to know what sneakers you're wearing.
Unless they're British Knights. Remember those? If you got a pair of BKs, I want to see them.
Well, I'm a sandals guy, so if you want to talk sandals, that's cool.
Sandals can get wear because that's all open toe.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. All right. So,
emails.
Email. Not open toes. Oh man, we've crossed some new borders tonight. All right. George L, who is not George Lucas, but I think is George Lucas, writes in to let us know there's an Elite series, The Force Awakens Han Solo, coming November 1st. And then he sends us a link to our good buddy Yakface.
Right.
Check this out. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get Jay on the show. We've been talking with this for a long time now.
Yeah, and he's down. Jay's a great guy.
He's a good dude. I know he's down. We just gotta schedule it up.
Yeah, yakface.com is a great place for basically all the new merchandise to drop real quick.
Yeah.
When
I want collecting stuff, I go to Yakface.
Exactly. Collecting stuff, go to
Yakface. All the foremost collecting news. It's pretty much where I go. There are a few others too. There's a few others I go to, but yeah, I mean, it's the number one.
If you heard about it and if you want to see it, there's a good chance it's already on his site.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, what I'm looking at here looks a little bit prototypey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe this might be in hand. I don't know. Have you seen this picture, Chris?
I did. I saw it like a week ago. And what other figure that they announced that will be released with that one is the First Order Commander. So it's the orange pauldron.
Cool.
So there's two. Those are the two. There might be another one, but I think there's two getting released on November 1st.
All right.
Joe, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I might. I know I have every single Elite figure that came out, but I think I might start passing on some of this.
I think so too. I don't love the way Han looks. I got to be honest. I don't think it's a great looking figure, to be perfectly honest.
Well, Black Series nailed it.
Yeah,
and that's a beautiful figure, and I'm more than happy with just having that.
Unless I went to like an SH Figure Arts or like one of the Hot Toys, I don't see a reason to upgrade.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah, I'm only doing Elite for like the choice stuff like that might not be out there otherwise or looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even
exactly.
Share It. Look at the do you see the Hot Toys Share It Inway that got released this week?
Yeah, it's scary. They put out amazing stuff.
Yeah, unreal. It's unreal.
This Scarif Trooper is like phenomenal.
What is he from?
Hot Toys is it Sideshow? It's one of those companies they're making either it's a 6 scale or a statue, and it's the details phenomenal.
Unbelievable. Yeah, we might be at that point.
Yeah.
All right. Andrew writes in with an email, boil and pop. And that kind of scares me. Boil and pop, he says. All right?
Boil and pop?
Yeah, boil and pop. So, you'll find out what it is. All right? Andrew says, Chris mentioned dunking figures in hot water to make them pliable. This is called boil and pop. Old school customizes technique to swap body parts and dislodge ball and socket extremities. Huh.
Oh,
look at that.
I didn't know there was like a term for it.
Yeah, I mean, I never knew that either. Back in the day, if you wanted a new alien pilot, for example, you risked destroying two figures because the heads were anchored on by a stem that fit into a hole between the shoulders. And when you pull on the head, it'd snap off, leaving the stem in the torso. Now, I buy a Moroff 2-pack, pop the head off the Scarab Sword Trooper, and voila, Master Plo Koon and a spy in a trooper uniform. Huh.
That's different.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I like the boil and pop thing. That's cool. It's a new term. New old term, I guess, huh?
Yeah, and you know something? I'm not taking credit for that because a few of the figures that I got that I did reviews on, I'm like, oh, I'm having a hard time, holding the blaster or something like that.
Yeah.
And somebody would comment and they would tell me that. And I'm like, I didn't know that,
Yeah, the hot water remold, huh?
Yeah, and then you just kind of put the hand where you want it and kind of hold it there until it cools, and voila, it's a tight fit.
Yeah, I got to get on that with a couple of these. You know what's killing me right now? The Seventh Sister.
Oh,
I can't.
If you were to put her in boiling, I think the arms would melt off.
Yeah, you're right.
It's pure rubber.
Sippy sip. Hold on. Oh, it's so good. So good. Hey, do you still got the? You still got the bourbon? I left it with you. That was my gift to you.
The bourbon's in the freezer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I was going to bring it over tonight.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Don't worry. There's plenty of it, and you will be reunited with it very soon.
Reunited, and it's bourbon good. Cool.
Elijah Craig bourbon.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It burns so good.
It does. It tastes like vanilla.
Yeah, it does. I like it. Really nice aftertaste.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, our man Richard Chase is back here. Remember, he left a cliffhanger last week in the emails.
He did.
Remember, he was like, he didn't tell us what happened, what the devastating side effect was for his Darth. He's the guy he dressed up as Darth Maul, and he freaked out his girlfriend, now his wife, his mother, soon-to-be mother-in-law. But he didn't tell us what the devastating side effect was.
Yeah, it was just mic drop.
Yeah, he was like, yep, and there was a devastating side effect. To be continued. All right. All right. So he says he didn't intend to leave us in a cliffhanger, but that's suspect. All right. Sadly, scaring my mother-in-law was the highlight of the evening. Those were the days when all the girls our age use Halloween as an excuse to dress a little risque. Okay, yeah, it happens.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it happens. Chris, you'd probably dress up as like a sexy Java.
Yeah, I probably did something stupid. I'm pretty sure I did.
I mean, there's always an opportunity for a sexy Java costume, right? Yeah. Down the line, maybe? Who knows?
You're like, Chris, you gained 90 pounds. This isn't healthy.
We are. The Wookiee Chewbacca. Chris, what are you doing? Is that even Hatiz? I don't even know. Okay. What are we doing? All right. So what happened with Red Chair? All right. That opportunity didn't pass up my future wife either. My night started with a, you look creepy, don't come near me, and it ended that way either.
That's pretty great.
I see what he's getting at. No amount of makeup scrubbing is going to change the outcome of that evening. So he got shut down. He was trying to, trying to make things happen with his future wife because he was in love with her, and she apparently loved him enough to stick with him, but there was no romance in the cards when you dressed up with Darth Maul, I guess.
That's pretty funny.
That's that's too bad.
Well, she probably didn't even know who he was because she can't see his face.
Yeah, I mean, this was early on, too. You look creepy, don't come near me. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the point to Darth Maul, right?
Right.
Rich, your makeup was spot on. It was spot on. Yeah.
Oh, my God, it was amazing.
It was an amazing outfit. Yeah, you showed me the picture. It was unreal.
Did he actually paint his own face?
I don't know. Richie, to paint your own face? We're asking you.
Yeah, we actually want to know that. Like, if you painted your own face, dude, not only are you a great electrician, but you're an amazing artist.
Yeah, you can do face painting. Yeah. All right, George L's back with a good question. All right. Hey guys, who has the coolest jacket, or vest? I like this. I like this question. This is what I want. I want questions like this, right? Who has the coolest jacket or vest?
What, in the Star Wars movies?
Well, he's saying Poe, Cassian, Jin, or Rey at the end. But I'm going to open it up to everyone. Who do you think has the coolest jacket or vest in the entire saga? No robes.
No robes. Are you asking me, right now?
I'm asking you right now. This is what we're doing. This is our podcast.
I kind of I want to shoot for like a vest.
Yeah, you want to do a vest?
Oh, you know something? I'm going to take that back. I'm going to say.
All right.
I'm going to say Han Solo Bespin jacket.
All right. Okay, the Bespin jacket.
Yeah, like the long sleeve blue jacket.
All right, you like that one?
That was cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You don't think Poe Dameron's jacket's better?
Well, like the
brown one?
Brown, like...
The one Finn wears?
I like that, but I would probably rather the flight vest. It kind of looks like a life vest.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The white one, but I mean, you could only really wear that if you're going into an X-Wing.
Yeah, the X-Wing vest. That's kind of
so like I can't wear that to go get a sandwich.
No, you can't do that. It looks weird without the chest piece too.
Yeah,
it does. Did Biggs wear a vest?
Well, he wore like a white coat or something.
More like
in
a
the deleted
blouse.
scenes. Yeah, on the deleted scenes.
Yeah,
he looked real spiffy.
Yeah, he was very dashing. He had a cape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a white he had a white jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. It was a white leather jacket. Look at him. Look at him.
You're picking that?
No, I'm just checking it out. I gotta be honest with you too. I'm looking at this too. He didn't look anywhere near Luke's age, man.
No, he looked like he was like 12 years older.
He looks like he's in his 40s in this picture.
Yeah.
Clearly.
It's the mustache, though. A mustache usually puts like 10 years on you.
I don't know, man. He looks pretty ragged. I don't know. I'm looking at this picture I'm seeing here. Weird stuff. Maybe it's a later. Maybe that wasn't from the original recording. The original one. Maybe it was like a remake with them later on. Yeah, because this picture of them, he looks really young. Yeah, that must have been later on, man. That picture I was looking at, because this looks better.
Really?
Yeah, he looks much younger, and this jacket looks much better. Huh. Yeah. Biggs. Pretty cool.
Biggs.
I like his cape better though. I will say that.
Yeah, that was a really cool figure that they made. I think it was the coin collection figures.
Yeah.
They made the deleted scene Biggs, and it came out really good.
Huh. What was I gonna say?
Jacket or vest guy?
Yeah. No, I think I gotta go with Luke. Maybe Luke's yellow jacket.
Oh, the ceremony.
Yeah, the ceremony. That jacket's cool, man.
Good pick.
I wish I could wear that. You know?
I think you can buy that jacket.
You can, but it's hard to pull off in the real world.
Well, if you get the jacket, you have to get the medallion too.
Yeah, and then you're not walking down. You're not ordering subs in that jacket.
No, because the across the street from New Deal is kind of rough.
Yeah, you're not walking around with a yellow leather and a medal. That ain't happening.
No.
It gets weird. I mean, if you can pull that jacket off, let us know if you're wearing it around. You're walking down the mean streets of Boston with a Luke Skywalker jacket. That'd be awesome.
That was a great pick you got.
Yeah, I love that jacket. I wish I could pull it off. I can't do it. Can't see him.
Can't shake him.
Can't do it. But more power to you if you can. Let us know. Brews and Blasters at retrosub.com. We want to know if you wear that jacket around. You know who does pull it off? I've seen this happen actually. Rich from Skywalking Through Neverland. He can pull that one off. I've seen him wear it, and he looks natural in it.
Yeah.
You know, I can see that.
He could wear that out to like a nice dinner.
Yeah, he can. He can wear he's in LA. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Guys, give that guy an Oscar.
Yeah, you just can't do that stuff around here.
No, you can't. In Boston, no way.
Yeah, somebody's gonna like super punch your face in or something, and then take your jacket.
yeah, exactly. I wouldn't even know why, but they just take it. Right. Yeah, could you imagine like watching like The Town, and then in the background you just see a guy wearing like a Luke Skywalker jacket?
You're like, hey, my jacket.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Like one of the guys like walking around in the background of The Town is wearing a Luke Skywalker jacket? No, that doesn't happen. The Departed, like one of the guys in the back is like wearing like a Han Solo jacket with the yellow stripes or something.
Yeah.
No way. Ain't happening.
No, but to wear a matching Adidas like swooshy suit, that's normal.
That's normal. Yeah, that is pretty normal. Gonna be honest. All right, we got another question from George here. With the election coming, I thought of a fun game you guys could do. Both of you head of a party, and you must nominate any Star Wars character and let the fans vote for the president. You must also he's given us a lot of rules here. I don't like when they try and tell us how to. They become executive producers of the show.
Don't make it too hard for us.
Yeah, not too many. We can only handle one thing at a time here. Not so many rules.
I'm already lost. Are we picking a Star Wars character to be president?
Who would you nominate for in the world of Star Wars for president of the United States?
That's a tough one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sure.
How many do we get?
You get one.
Oh, just one?
1 4-year term, yeah.
Hey, caramba. Man, only one. You must choose wisely.
You must choose.
I would say Yoda.
Yoda?
Yeah.
Because he did so good at the top of the Jedi Order?
Yeah.
We couldn't find the Sith.
Yeah, I was going to say, as much as I love him, I mean, it was right in front of his face.
Yeah, it really was. I don't know. I don't think he could stand in American politics.
Yeah, he literally talked to the guy multiple times.
Hung out with him.
Yeah, and didn't sense anything.
Yeah, I mean, that might be okay in the galaxy far, far away. It ain't going to cut it on Capitol Hill. I'll tell you that much right now. Yeah, trust me, I know. Who would I vote for? I would, Bib Fortuna.
Good pick.
Yeah, no, he's a major domo. He runs stuff.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he does everything for himself.
Yeah. Ew. Yeah. It's a tough one, then. That's a tough one. Yeah, maybe not Bib.
Yeah.
Maybe not Bib.
We might be better off like picking just like a random Ewok.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
Like he builds houses out of sticks and rocks. I don't know. They have it figured out.
Yeah, the bear. We got a bear for a president. Bears in space.
The bears
but
in space.
In this world, the bears are the people. The bears.
Yeah, they trust people immediately, or they either trust you or they eat you.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts on that one.
Yeah, there's no in between.
Yeah, you're either in or you're out. You're now part of the tribe. Tell them your story. That's all they want.
Yeah, and it has to be a good story because They were very impressed with that story, and then next thing you know, they're playing drums, giving headpieces out, and they're part of the tribe.
Yeah, that's it. Doing hair. You know?
Yeah, Lay's hair looked amazing. Like, who was braiding that?
Unreal. There was like 8 feet of hair.
That was top-notch braids.
It was unreal. Yeah.
See, they have it figured out.
They could take on any foreign powers. They took on the Empire.
Very true. Dude,
You
they
know?
would have never pulled that off without them.
No, they pulled it out. They did.
Dude,
Yeah.
They risked families to help these people they met a day ago.
They sacrificed all.
Yeah.
Remember that? You know what I'm talking about. You know the scene.
Yep.
I ain't gonna say anymore because my eyes are already tearing up. I ain't gonna say anymore. All right. Take a break. Sippy sip. Gotta do a sippy sip.
Sippy sip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joy Aromo writes in to say, "How are you doing?" Oh, I'm doing good.
I'm doing fantastic. That was very nice. Nice of you to ask.
Thanks, Jay. I'm doing good. Oh, Joy. I'm sorry, Joy. How are you doing? That's what we want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
everything's normal over here.
Everything's fine here. Situation normal. We're all fine here. The reactor leak.
Was that the email?
No. How are you doing? That was email. That's it.
Oh, that is it.
Yeah. That is Joy just wanted to know how are you doing?
We're doing great.
We're doing good.
You?
No links. No nothing.
That would be great if the next email was like, "How are you doing?" Doing great. Solid.
We want to know how you're doing. Let us know. Thank you. Thank you for writing in.
Do you like sandals?
No, we don't want to. No, don't let us know that. Don't let us know that. What's your Joy? What's your we got homework for you. What's your favorite alien in Masconata's castle?
That's a good one.
I want to know. All right. Next one. We're rolling here. We're rolling. We're moving. All right. Hassan writes in. Hey guys, last week you were talking about He-Man and Masters of the Universe. Oh, of course.
I like where this is going.
Yeah. I remembered a song made by Luda using the He-Man theme, and I found out the song is called He-Man. Keep the party jumping. So without further ado, here it is. Oh, he gave us a song here.
Oh, cool.
All right. Let's see here. What's going on? I don't know what's happening here. He didn't Hassan, I didn't get it. I didn't get the file here.
Did he give us the name of the song?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Let's try and find it for old Hassan here. Loyal listener. Let's see what's happening. Maybe he meant Ludacris. Did he mean Ludacris? I don't know.
Like the rapper?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Ludacris didn't do a He-Man song.
Hey man, I don't know. What do I know?
Well, that I mean, anything's possible, I guess. But I mean, that would be pretty weird.
Yeah. Star
There's
Wars.
that word again. Weird. Why is everything so weird in the future?
Chris, it is Ludacris.
He did a He-Man song?
He did a song called He-Man. He-Man by Ludacris.
Yeah, but does it have anything to do with He-Man?
Okay. Should I play this?
Are you sure it's not like Hey Man?
I don't know if I should play, this might not be like what we want to, we do try to be family friendly. We do try.
You will try.
You will try. We've succeeded for 2 years here. I don't want to go rated R on a Ludacris song here.
Yeah, if we're gonna go rated R, I want it to be from our mouths.
Yeah,
not Ludacris.
It's true. The day
Luda.
Am I just showing how uncool I am? He's like, yeah, Luda. Who's that? I don't know. Here. Well, I'm looking at the lyrics here. I don't see any that. I don't see any that call out as being bad. Give this a try. Having fun, guys? You having fun?
Did you actually find it, Joe?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, I got it. do
The
this.
internet is amazing.
Internet? What's that?
The internet.
Internet?
The interweb.
Yeah.
From the powers bestowed upon me by the third coast, deep in the trenches of Atlanta where they learn most. You never heard before, flows this extraordinary. And if the burners blow, foes is in the mortuary. Here to prevent the destruction
Wow.
of rap music. Find a blank spot on my wall and put a plaque to it.
What do you think about this?
I feel dangerous.
There's a lot of power.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, he actually used it.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what cartoon was great? He-Man. I'm going to rap about this.
Like, that had a great backbeat. Let's make that happen.
Right.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Now that's thinking outside the box right
This is amazing. I'm not even like a fan of like this style of music, but I love this. Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. I can dig it.
Well, thanks for letting us know about that. We definitely had no idea about it.
Yeah. Do we want to hear a Thundercats hip hop remix?
They have that too?
It's not by Ludacris.
She said she'd be here. Funny, she's never been late before.
You're like, no, it's by DMX.
Your time,
Huh.
Didn't you? I did not. I did it because I got a fresh ass.
Whoa. Nah, that ain't as good.
Right.
Not a fan. But I know that Ludacris song, I'm down with that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, good job. Good job, son. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right. Tyler Thompson writes in, "Hey fellas, I'm dying with laughter right now because I accidentally hit the slow-mo button on my podcasting app and it gave the impression you guys had been recording a podcast titled Brews and Brews. See, he slowed it down, so we're talking like this. So he was dying. Please read this email so all the listeners can..." Another executive producer here. Hey guys, read this email now. You know we're gonna. So all the listeners can experience what I stumbled upon by happenstance. Almost caught up with the latest episode, fellas. Keep on keeping on. See you at Celebration. And I love the show. You guys are my only Star Wars friends. Aw.
That's cool.
Hey, man. Fist bump. Right there. Tyler. We're your boys.
Trust me, there's a lot of Star Wars fans out there. It's just that you need to find them.
Yeah. Thank you from the bottom and the top of my heart. Wow. P.S. Please add me to the official Retro Zap list as the go-to house painter. Have brush will travel. Well, I guess that does it. Do we know any of the painters?
Not for nothing, but if we just get a general contractor's license, we know somebody from every trade.
Yeah, in almost every state. Hey, we would forget this Star Wars thing. We can get something going here.
Well, like Brews and Blasters, how do you want your kitchen to look?
Yeah. Brews and Blasters, design and contracting. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, don't worry about the name is something totally different. Don't worry. No. It's not about Star Wars anymore. We're just general contractors. That's it. Yeah. We got a big government contract. We're putting up a hospital.
Right.
That's what we do now.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Winter hat guy? No. We're contractors now. Yeah. Put the concrete over there.
Yeah, and we don't work in the winter.
No, we get winters off.
Yeah, we take it off.
Hey, he just reminded me of something. Celebration.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah.
It's a strong, well, it's about 6 months away, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I don't want it to come too quick, but I can't wait for it to happen,
I mean,
if that makes any sense.
I booked my plane.
Yes. So we're all locked in now.
I'm locked in. I'm going. I mean, I was already going, but we locked in.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to see us, we're gonna be at Celebration. We're also gonna be at Rhode Island Comic Con in November. So if you're in the Northeast area, get to Rhode Island Comic Con, man. Find us. We're gonna say hi.
Yep, we're gonna be at both of those. It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah.
Celebration is just gonna be phenomenal.
Yep. I'm also gonna be at PAX East in Boston in the spring. Yeah.
Yeah, you go every year.
I go every year. I have a good time. It's a good time there. Video games. Good times.
Well, you can't go wrong.
Talked with the creator of Maniac Mansion last time. It was a good time.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, great guy. Gary Winnick. Great guy.
Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm really getting excited for Celebration, though.
Yeah.
We're going to do a big meetup, big Brews and Blasters, Retro Zap, a big meetup. We're going to do it, I think it's going to be the first night of Celebration.
Yeah, I mean, we only met literally like 3 people from Brews and Blasters, and there's a lot of Retro Zap, and there's a lot of people writing, podcasting, all that stuff. So
Scores.
It's gonna be really nice to meet these people in person, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, we've been talking to them for years, so I feel like I already know them.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna do our Brews and Blasters meetup the first night of Celebration. It's gonna be a big thing. Details to follow, but that's what we're gonna do, Chris.
Sounds great.
We're all gonna descend somewhere, and we're all gonna just take it over. What it is. No mercy.
It's just me, you, and Alexa drinking Coors Light. We're like, where is everyone?
Hey, that's fine. That's all we need. We bring the party. Celebrate Star Wars. All right. And Tyler. I think Tyler will roll with us.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. All right. See what we got next here.
There's more?
Oh, we're rolling here. We haven't heard from Chad yet.
Holy smokes.
Chad from Hawaii.
Did he write in?
Oh, yeah, of course he did.
Nice.
Our man in Hawaii. How's it, Joe and Chris? My wife often teases me that I'm fairly unlucky. It's not that I've won the lottery. Oh, he's fairly I'm unfairly lucky. That was a hard one to read. My wife often teases me that I'm unfairly lucky. Okay, so he's a lucky guy.
He's a lucky guy.
He's in Hawaii, so how much more lucky can you get?
Right.
It's not like I've won the lottery, which is kind of impossible since Hawaii has no lottery. Well, okay. But it did happen to win a Sphero BB-8 back when Subway was running the Force Awakens tie-in contest. Hey, congrats. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a great gift.
Yeah. Not long ago, it was announced that the Star Wars gift shops and Disney resorts would start selling a working official remote control mouse droid, complete with the sounds.
Mm-hmm.
You see this thing?
I did see it, yeah.
Yep, that thing?
Yeah.
Amazing. I want one myself. I wish it cleaned. I wish it was like a Roomba that would clean too. That would be awesome.
That would be cool. I'm pretty sure if you just tape a mop on the back of it.
Oh, good idea.
Something could happen.
Yeah, we can make things happen, right? Yeah. All right, we've already seen a remote R2 BB-8 and now a mouse droid. So which Star Wars droid would you guys like to see made into a working remote control or maybe autonomous toy or collectible? Required hat accessory, of course. Hats on droids. Hashtag. Keep up the great show and take a sip for me. May the force be with you. Chad nice. Fujihara. All right.
Great guy. Great email.
Yeah. First of all, sippy sip. Second, what droid do you want to see made?
That hasn't been made?
Yeah.
I want to think of a good one.
Yeah.
Well, not. I mean, they're all good ones. Don't get me wrong, but I want to
I got 2. I got 3 actually.
Wow, that was fast.
Oh yeah, it came to me. I like droids. I think.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, maybe like a gonk droid.
Oh, that's a good one.
That would be cool. You can charge your cell phone because he's a power droid.
That'd be amazing. Yeah, I got a good one.
Okay, you go.
All right.
I was thinking hard, man. Smoke's coming out of my ears.
Well, first, I would definitely like to see like oh shoot, I forgot the first one. How could I do that? How could I do that? It just ran away. I would definitely want to see a Death Star droid. That would be awesome for an autonomous one.
That would be cool.
Yeah. 21B. I want to see one of those.
Is that the medical droid?
Yeah. That could be awesome.
That would be cool because, like, if I'm not feeling sick, I'm like, hey, do you know what's wrong with me?
Yeah. Take care, sir.
Can you give me?
Yeah.
Can you give me a doctor's note so I can not go into work for a month?
Yeah, that would be amazing, right? my pal 21B.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's that's a really good one.
Yeah, I would like that. What else would I want to hear? I forget. What was the last one? It wasn't an astromech, but it was Was it an astromech? I don't know. What other astromech? Oh, of course, Chopper.
Chopper would be good.
Gotta have Chop. He's the best man.
What about Rex from Star Tours?
Yeah. Okay.
The original.
Yeah. No, he was cool. Not topping out my list so much.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see like how like why you'd wanna have him. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he's give or take for me. But I definitely think like Chopper's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, yeah. And then, I've always just liked the Death Star droid. That'd be pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's a great looking droid. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome. What else would I want?
It's weird because there's so many and we're like just drawing blanks.
Yeah.
This always happens, and then we stop recording, and I'm like, "Oh, this one. Oh, that one. Oh, we didn't talk about that."
I know, right?
Every time.
I know.
No weapon in my hand.
I love this song.
Inside my hand, got me.
You know the song, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Put my life in jeopardy.
The Policeman. You know that?
I was gonna say this sounds like the Police.
Yeah, one of the guys from the Police did this.
It kind of sounds like Sting too.
But it's dangerous affair.
It was probably the drummer because he's down for like anything.
Dude, I think it was the drummer, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm 99% sure it was the drummer. Yeah. I would love like a long version of this song.
Well, how long is that one?
I don't know, like a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just listen to it back to back like 30 times. Usually.
You're like, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love droids. When I was a kid, I loved droids. That was like, I was like 6, 7 years old. That was the jam for me.
Yeah, I had a couple of the figures when I was a kid. I had the dude with the red vest.
Yeah, it was so weird.
And I had the girl with the weird haircut, and she was wearing like green and gray or something.
Yeah, but kind of she looked a little bit like Rey. She looked a little like Rey when she had like her head thing on.
Yeah, when she didn't have the head thing on, it was literally like just an 80s hairstyle.
Oh yeah, totally. She looked more like Gem in the Holograms.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, totally. Okay. You guys playing that music from E.T. reminded me of this crazy Canadian a cappella group called Moose Butter and their tribute to John Williams. Here's a fun link to it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Gotta do more here. Moose Butter, huh? So, I can't say no to Canadians.
What a weird name.
I know, right? Yeah. All right,
have a good day, sir.
Have a good day, sir. What do we got going on here? A little ad. All right, let's check this out. Okay. Let's see what they're doing.
You must use the force. 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 You must use the force.
4 guys. Chris, we got to get them to Need 'em Got 'em.
Oh my God, we do.
Long time ago, far away. Long time ago, far away.
Yeah.
Long time ago, far away.
Fly the falcon through an asteroid till the princess is annoyed. This is spaceships, it's monsters, it's Star Wars, we love it. Come and help me.
I like this.
Wow, that's a great a cappella group right there.
And the blaster gun.
Yeah.
So what fun. This is spaceships, it's monsters, it's Star Wars, we love it. Get in there, you big furry. Oh,
I don't need Superman.
I couldn't care less what you smell. I take orders from only me. Maybe you'd like it back in your soul, your highness, your worshipfulness, your highness, your worshipfulness.
No one cares if you upset a droid.
Nobody cares if you upset a droid.
Droids don't tear your arms out of socket.
Nobody cares, I suggest a new strategy. Let the Wookiee win. That's because nobody cares if you upset a droid.
Now we listen to whining one more season, one more season, one more season, one more season.
I was gonna go to Tashi.
Nice.
Oh, there it is.
Power converters. Now I guess I'm going nowhere. It just isn't fair. I bet my Wookiee.
Oh, Ralph Wiggum. Oh. All right, we're doing a little Jaws here. All right, you're losing me, Moose Butter.
Right.
You're losing me. Okay. All right, hold on.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Luke, I'm your father. That's impossible. It is useless to
Oh, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, yeah.
Come with me, my son. We will rule. I'll never join. Search your feelings, it is true. So you have a twin sister who Obi-Wan was wise to hide.
Natalie Portman.
If you will
Nice.
not turn, then perhaps she will give in to your hate. You are mine.
Nice. They haven't done Star Wars yet.
Kiss a Wookiee.
Oh, Indy.
Till the princess is annoyed. This is spaceships, it's monsters, it's Star Wars. Love it is true.
Episode 7.
To you.
Never. No, seriously, they're never gonna make it.
No, it's horrible.
Wow.
Sorry.
Cartoon.
Wow.
They don't like the Clone Wars.
Buy me some popcorn, please. I like extra butter.
Join the dark side. May the force be with you.
Oh, John Williams is the man.
I was just gonna say, is this just all John Williams, and maybe that's why they skipped over the Clone Wars?
I think they just, no, they just did all John Williams. They didn't do Star Wars. They did Indy. They didn't do Star Wars.
I think they did 2 indie songs.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. That was good stuff. Yeah, and this must have been done before Episode 7 was released.
Yeah, because there was there was really not much talking about, but they did say Episode 7 or something.
Yeah, they said Episode 7 never going to happen. They're like, well, Clone Wars is terrible. They didn't like the Clone Wars, apparently. You want to know why?
I didn't hear that. Did they actually say?
Yeah.
They actually said that? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, let's
I'm glad I didn't hear it.
So this came out in 2008, back when the Clone Wars did not have a great following.
2008.
Yeah, right after the Clone Wars came out. Yeah. Let's check it out. Let's check out the end.
No, seriously, they're never gonna make it.
No, it's horrible. Clone Wars.
Sorry.
Cartoon.
See?
So let's go.
Yeah. That's messed up. To be honest with you, when the Clone Wars first came out, I wasn't sure like what they were doing because it was released in the movie theater.
Yeah, I wasn't.
And
it wasn't. Yeah.
Well, and then it just kind of launched the first season, and I watched the movie, not in the movie theater, but I watched the movie, and then I got the DVD, and when I started watching season 1, I was like, wow, this is fun. Like, this is a fun this is a fun show.
Rookies
you know?
won me over. I was like, oh, the movie was like, all right, okay, well, let's see what's happening here. George wants it to be this way, so must have a good plan. And I it was a little weird. They were kind of getting their footing, but then I saw Rookies a few months later, and I was sold. That was it. It was over.
Right.
Fantastic. All right. Oh man, we got a lot of. We might have to save some emails. We have some more. We have some more here.
It's flattering. I like that.
Yeah. We want to get in on. We want more people to get in on the action here. Okay. So Brews and Blasters at retrozap.com. That's who we. That's what you have to do. We know you're out there. We know you're listening. Come on, join the party. Join the party with us.
Everyone's doing it.
Yeah, they are. Everyone's doing it. It's true. All right, we got two more for you. All right. Adam DeJanes writes in, fellas, did you see the battle droids and Rebels? I want to get into... Yeah, we did. They were awesome. We'll talk about that later. Chris, any other comments on that?
I thought we were gonna save that for like that Rebel talk.
We will.
But
we will.
Yeah. All I have to say was it was amazing, and just keep listening because we're gonna dive deep into it.
I want to get into Dunecast, but I need to finish the miniseries somewhere and catch up. No. That's not what Dunecast is all about, my man. Adam, Dunecast is about going book to book and then talking about it. You can jump right in. Start reading the first book. It's all about reading. We'll do the movies later. Read that first book and then listen to Dunecast number 1. That's all you got to do. You can listen to Dunecast 0 to get started. That's your primer. Listen to Dunecast 0 to get started, then read Dune number 1, and then keep on going. You know, read a book, listen to the podcast. That's all you got to do.
That's it.
You're in. We're a little behind on number 4 too. It's coming at you. Don't worry. We're gonna wrap it up. It's a little behind, so you got some time to catch up. All right. Adam writes on, I digress. Been thinking about the Han Solo movie. I think there may be a trend of showing us different looks of the Falcon. Maybe with the escape pod in front? Forget where I've seen the art somewhere long ago. I haven't seen it anywhere since. Anyway, keep up the good pod. Your friend in Wisconsin, not the UK. Sorry about that, Adam. I think I said he was from the UK last week. All right, Wisconsin.
Nice.
I can dig it.
That's where that 70s show.
Yeah, hello, Wisconsin. Hanging out down the street.
Great show.
Same old place. Been last week. Not a thing to do. But talk to you. Hello, Wisconsin. All right, cheese.
Cheese. Cheese.
Yes.
Monocle.
The last email comes from Derek Spire. Welcome one and all to story time. Okay, so the other day I was driving to work in my X-Wing, car, and this, listen to him getting creative, huh? It's no longer just an email. He's story timing.
He's in it.
Yeah. This guy in a sweet Camaro pulls out all the performance auto shop and waves me down. We are at the light and he's talking about how he digs my car and that Star Wars is awesome and in ballsy for putting the Rebel logo on the side of my car. I'll tweet a pic. Derek, what are you doing? You got to send the pic in the email right here.
I know. I want to see that.
Apparently, Derek has the Rebel symbol on his car, and we can't see it right now. Too bad. Could have been the show art. You lose, Derek. Sorry. This is the moment. Derek. What are you doing?
That was it.
This was it. We still want to see the picture, though. All right. So now he's revving his engine, and I know he's going to smoke me. Light turns green, he lurches forward and stalls his car, leaving me to roll through the intersection laughing.
That's hilarious.
That's amazing. Hey, Rebel Alliance, never count them out. As long as there's light, there's hope. Oh, and Chris, you should totally read Lando. Yeah, man, you should.
Yeah, that's a short one, right?
Yeah, it's like 5 issues.
Do they have it all combined into one like graphic novel yet?
Yeah, I believe so.
Because I think that would be the easiest and best way for me to go about it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. He was gonna send you comic codes, but they expired. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I appreciate that though, and
Yeah.
I will totally take your advice.
You got to do it, man. It's amazing. It really is. Definitely one of my highlights of Gosh, that came out this year or last year? I can't even remember.
I can't tell you.
Neither can I. But all I know, it was awesome. Lando was a great series. You do have to read that.
It was under 10 issues, right?
Oh yeah, I think it's only 5 or 6.
Yeah, it was real short.
But it's a great story. Great story. Really
I like
is.
that. I can probably blast through it in 20 minutes.
You probably could. You can probably, I'd say, give it maybe 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah, really soak in the all the nice frame artwork.
The artwork's unbelievable. The story is unbelievable. I don't even want to tell you anything. I don't even want to say a little bit.
Well, you told me Lobot is like the man.
Lobot is the man. Lobot is the man in the story. Yeah. He can talk.
It's called Lando, but it's really about Lobot.
Kind of. Kind of.
You said too much.
He calls him Lo. That's his nickname.
Cool.
What's up, Lo?
Hey, Lo.
What's up, Lo? Lo and Luda. Lo and Luda. That might be the that might be the episode title. We might have did it right just then. Yeah. May the brews and your clutch be with you, Derek Spire. I like Derek. He always has a entertaining email.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah. All right. We got 2 Oppo Awards.
2? Whoa.
Yeah, we got 2 Oppo Awards to give out. Big stuff here. Big stuff. This is important. All right. Well, what happened just then? Jeez.
I thought we were getting serious. You were like, no music.
No. We need the right music. That's all. That's all we're doing here. Yeah. Now we're talking.
Feeling the flow.
Potential. All right. Oppo Award number 1. George Starman. Make 10 beers feel like 100.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I
love
that.
it. Chris and Joe are 2 very charming and easygoing guys, but at the same time, very passionate about Star Wars, food, and entertaining their fans. Listeners, not fans. They show pride in who they are and welcome any person to their show. Well, that's true. It's like that random guest that you meet at your family Thanksgiving dinner and become best friends with them after having the nerdiest conversation you'll ever have.
I like when that happens.
Yeah, I like that too. All right. We can be those people. I can be that guy.
We could easily be those people.
We could be that for you if you want that. You know? All right, George. You get an Oppo Award. Thank you very much. Yeah.
It's a major award.
It's a major award. All right, and Chad, our man Chad in Hawaii, came up big on the Oppo Award too. You get an Oppo Award, man. You're a big winner. Big winner this week. These are the Star Wars bar buddies you're looking for. These guys will talk about anything and everything Star Wars, and with every episode, you can tell they love it and would seriously be doing this even if the mics weren't recording. Chad, you figured us out. That's literally how this show started. Yeah.
Very true.
We were hanging out at the Tin Whistle. We were doing this anyways. We were getting together to talk. It was this conversation. That's all it was. No one was emailing in, but it was a good time. We were doing this.
How many beers can we have before we have to go?
Yeah.
And then we go into like the
all of our
craziest Star Wars talk.
Yeah. Start talking about Star Wars. It'll be it. We go. You know what the move was? Whenever one of us had to go to the bathroom, the other one had to blow each other away with like a crazy Star Wars theory. Like you go to the bathroom, come back. Oh yeah, guess what? I don't think Padme died of a broken heart. You know? Yeah, you'd like drop, you'd like fall to the ground. You're like, oh yeah, Wedge was a chump. What?
Yeah, I remember. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, like 50 other people like watching like a hockey game. We're just like sitting there, like the hockey, like it's like Stanley Cup playoffs like going on in back of us. We're just like, yeah, I don't know if Biggs' jacket was white or not.
Right.
Like that's what we were doing.
Did anybody survive?
Yeah.
Jabba's sail barge before
Did
it
they
blew
survive?
up?
And what happened? Actually, Chris, one of the new books actually said that some people did.
Really?
Yeah, and they showed what happened after Jabba's palace after he died too.
Wait, what book is this?
Is it Life Debt? It's Life Debt.
Oh, so it's an actual book. It's not like a comic book?
No, it's an actual novel. There's an interlude with the Rancor Keeper.
Really?
Yes. You find out what happened to the Rancor Keeper. He was very sad. He was very sad for a while.
I kind of wish it was like a comic book because I would want to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah. All right, chat finishes off this iTunes review by saying, listening to them is like joining your two best friends at a bar for a weekly geek out session about a galaxy far, far away. Hashtag Oppo. Boom. That's how you do an iTunes review right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome guy.
Yeah.
Awesome dude.
Chad is the man.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Big one. Big ups. Big ups yourself. Guys, you can win an iTunes. You can win an Oppo Award too. All you have to do is leave an iTunes review. We know they're terrible. We hate them. iTunes is the worst. All right, we're making no qualms about it. It's the we hate.
Why do they make it so hard?
Because leaving the iTunes review is like gold for podcasters. It really is. You have no idea. The more reviews you get, I'm telling the secret now. The more reviews you get, the more they serve up your show to other people. So
Nice.
It's in your hands. If you want more people to find out about the show, it's in your hands. It's not in our hands. I could be typing until my fingers bleed, and not people won't see the show as much as what you can do by leaving an iTunes review. It really, really helps people find the show. And that's all you got to do. It's a pain, so you got to have the love. And I suggest leaving more than one review if you're going to get over there to other great shows. But you know something? If you take the time and you leave one for us, we are going to be humbled and honored, and we will absolutely give you a review, an Oppo Award. Yeah,
and it's a beautiful award.
It's a major award.
You can only get it here.
Yeah, it's very prestigious. Its value is nothing. It's worth nothing, but you know, it is major and it's very prestigious. Yeah,
it's worth a lot to me.
From a galaxy far away, it's Brews and Blasters, Rebel Scum and IPAs. It's Brews and Blasters, Sith and Jedi agree. It's the only podcast that you need. Tell your droid to dim the lights. It's Brews and Blasters tonight.
Hello, this is Mads Mikkelsen from Star Wars Rogue One, and you are listening to Brews and Blasters.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Chris.
Yo.
Chris.
Yep.
Chris.
Still here. Still
Yep.
here.
Still there?
Still here.
Chris.
Yo.
Have you heard about Audible?
I never heard about it ever before in my life.
Really? Well, listen up. It's audible.com. It's audiobooks.
So they read books to you?
Audible.com. Audibletrial.com/Brews and Blasters. Go there. All right?
And then what?
And then audiobooks. Audibletrial.com/Brews and Blasters for your free audiobook. It's free audiobook. It's a free
Nerds.
audiobook. It's a free audio. Audibletrial.com/Brews and Blasters. It's a free audiobook. Free audiobook. It's like a song.
It could be a song.
It could be a song.
We can get that acapella group. Oh, we could just do it ourselves.
Yeah, we could just do it ourselves right now. Yeah. Audibletrial.com/Brews and Blasters, Brews and Blasters, Brews and... I don't know. What are we doing? Audible.com, audibletrial.com/Brews and Blasters. Get a free audiobook. It's good. Chris, I gotta be honest with you, I have no idea what just came on.
Oh, really? I was like, oh, you got some new music.
Yeah, no, it's Infectious Curiosity. I didn't put that on. It came on by itself.
That's because they know we love them.
It was about time, I guess. I guess it was time for the grooves, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. I can do this. I can dig it. Hey, Chris.
Joe.
Hey. Hey. What do you think of Donald Glover?
Hey, you know something?
Hey.
I think he's gonna fit in just perfectly.
Yeah.
And the craziest thing about this is that Alexa, my wife, she was like, "Hey, I found this. We were going through like stand-ups, on Netflix or whatever service she had, and she was like, "Oh, there's this guy. He's really funny. We should watch it." And it ended up being Donald Glover.
Okay.
But
Donald Glover is a stand-up?
Yeah, well, this is the thing. Like, he literally looks like he could be like 19 years old. He looks so young.
Really?
On the stand-up. It was a special. And I watched it, and he was really funny. And then I kept seeing pictures of him. This is way before, he was casted to be Lando.
Mm-hmm.
And, he grew a beard, and he grew out his hair a little bit, and he's in this TV show called Atlanta, and people love it.
Oh, I'm hearing
like,
about this.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, wow, check out, he came a long way. Like, oh, wow, great.
He was in Community.
Yeah, exactly, that too. And then it was like a couple days ago, it was like, boom, he's Lando Calrissian. I'm like, I literally just started knowing who this guy was.
No kidding.
And now he's playing an iconic Star Wars character that's going to change his life forever.
So the internet has been loving this guy for years. Gotta say that. He has a huge fan base because of Community. The ladies love him in Magic Mike XXL, I guess. Yeah, I guess he did a great job.
Oh, I didn't even know I wouldn't know he was in. I'm not going to watch it.
I guess it was good, and I guess he has the swagger that he needs for Lando.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't asked Mrs. Retrozap that.
Yep.
Yet. But I will. But I mean, I don't know. He's also a rapper, I guess, called the Childish Gambino.
That's a great name.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not
Gambino.
Yeah, Childish Gambino. That's it. I'm not a fan of his music. Wasn't a fan of Community. I don't know. He seems fine to me. People tell me how talented he is and how good he is. I mean, I haven't seen Atlanta yet. It's supposed to be getting great reviews, so I'm down for that.
Everyone that I've talked to that watched that show really enjoy it. I haven't checked it out yet, but no one said anything bad about it.
People have been saying for years that he should have been the new Spider-Man.
I heard that.
Yeah, because in the comics, the new Spider-Man is Miles Morales, and he would fit well. Not so much Peter Parker, but this Miles Morales character he would be perfect for. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but I think that the Lando casting it's a good casting. He definitely has a star power. Apparently, he just came on my radar. Really, I mean, I feel like a fuddy-duddy here, but
no,
yeah.
Well, basically, that's what I was trying to say. Like, I just started knowing about this guy maybe a strong month ago, and then all of a sudden he's everywhere now.
I mean, I think he's up for the challenge. That's what I'm feeling here.
Well, somebody posted a picture on Instagram. You know how they've been like photoshopping people's face, like basically they put your face on. It looked like they inserted his face on Lando Calrissian's.
Okay.
And if you like put your thumb like over like his mouth or something, and like you're like, oh my god, he looks just like him.
Well, you look at Billy D when he was younger, looks just like him.
Yeah, and I think that had a lot to do with the casting. Not only is he talented, but he can look like him. It makes sense.
Yeah, and I think he has the acting chops too. I think that's part of it as well.
Right.
So it's cool. I mean, I'm down with that. We got a young Lando apparently. So it's gonna be Lando, Luke, and Lando, Han, and Chewbacca, I guess.
Right.
Who else is gonna pop up? Who knows? Maybe Lobot.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Lobot and Lando were running together for a long time.
Lobot
used to talk.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Lobot used to talk.
The guy that they got to play Han Solo, I think he's going to do a good job. And not for nothing, if you look at young pictures of Harrison Ford, and sometimes if this kid makes like a certain facial, like feature,
Yeah.
he kind of reminds me of him, you know?
Okay. I mean, it's not just a look-alike contest. I could even like forego like looking like a guy if you got the acting chops to make me feel it.
Yeah, but they have big shoes to fill. So I mean,
They do.
Them looking like a younger version definitely will help a lot.
All right. I feel you. I can do this. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for that. So cool. Donald Glover.
I'll tell you, man. This movie is going to be a difficult one. This is risky.
The young Han Solo one.
Yeah, this is risky business. I mean, they're either going to pull it off in a big way. I mean, either way, I'm going into it and I'm going to love it because that's what we do.
That is what we do. That's our thing.
Yeah, I'm just happy to get more Star Wars, and frankly, I don't care what it is. I just want more Star Wars. It's more story, more, that we don't know and we want to see.
I want to know what happened.
Right. Like, are you kidding me? Did you ever think in a million years we were going to see a young Han Solo, like what he was doing?
No.
You know? So, I mean, it's exciting, but I mean, if I was these directors or like a part of the story group or something, I would be so nervous,
Oh, yeah.
But I guess you can't be nervous. You have to go in there like really positive, knowing what you want. I mean, I feel
Full
like
throttle.
it's in good. Yeah, I feel like it's in good hands. I think they're going to do great. But honestly, this is a tough one. You're taking a character that means
you've never done this
so
before.
Much. Rogue One.
Well, I guess you have with young Anakin. I mean, they have done that before with young Obi-Wan. I mean, they have done this. What am I saying? They've never done this. They've done this a lot. They kind of the masters of the prequel. If you really want to say it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this standalone is a little different,
It is.
than the
It
prequels.
is. Because it's one of the big three.
Exactly. But you know what I'm trying to say. It's going to be a tough one, but we're going to love it regardless.
Yeah.
And I'm not even just saying that. I know I'm going to love it.
Well, yeah. I think Lawrence Kasdan has the right story in place. He's been thinking about it for a long time.
He's writing it. Then we're good to go. Then
we're good to go. We're good to go. I mean, he didn't invent Han Solo, but he made Han Solo. He added so much to Han Solo's character with the script for Empire Strikes Back.
Exactly.
We're in good hands. We're in very good hands with this one. And I gotta be honest. Like, Han isn't my favorite character. Like I'm a Luke guy when it comes down to it. So like I don't get super excited for a Han Solo film just by thinking about it. But when I start seeing pictures and I start seeing previews and trailers, I'm gonna be psyched.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be psyched because we're talking about huts. We're talking about bounty hunters. We're talking about shady stuff going on. We're talking about having a fun time.
It would only be right to have Jabba in this movie.
Oh yeah,
because it really wouldn't make sense if Jabba's not in this movie, because they have such a long history of working together.
The Falcon. The Falcon.
Oh yeah, the Falcon. Absolutely.
How Han got the Falcon.
That should definitely be in this movie too, especially if they're introducing a young Lando. I mean, come on.
So here's the challenge, Chris. This is what I don't want. I don't want them to leave anything on the table for more stories.
You want it to be a one and done?
I don't want. It doesn't have to make another one, but I don't want them to leave like. I don't want there to be stubs. Like, oh, we still didn't find out how he got the. Like, just tell us it all. Just tell us all of it.
Right.
There's a lot of stories to tell in this universe. Do the Han Solo backstory. Do it all. Get it done. Do the work. You don't need to pad it. Oh, it's for another person. Just do it. Tell it all. Let's hear the Han. I don't want to walk in there and just get a little bit. I don't want to taste.
They're like, and that's how he got the Falcon.
But we don't know anything else.
What about everything else?
Yeah. Where'd he come from? What is he still Corellian? I don't even know.
Right.
How did what did he actually join that academy? How did he meet Chewbacca? We want to know all this stuff. How did he become a smuggler?
Did he have a brother, a sister?
Yeah. What's up? Was he rich? What's the deal? What happened? Tell the story.
Maybe he came from a rich background. He was like, I don't want nothing to do with that renegade.
Yeah, I bet he did. Tell the story and then move on and tell more stories. That's what I want.
Right.
And I'm fairly confident we're gonna get it, but there's a risk. There's a risk. I don't want 2 Han Solo stories. There's only so much time you can fill before Episode 4.
Yeah, that's why I think all these Star Wars stories. I think it's just a one-shot movie deal.
Yeah,
you
I
know
think
what
it
mean?
is. I think it is too.
And that's cool.
It's cool.
You know what I mean? Like Rogue One is going to be fantastic. You know, it's everything that we've seen really is blowing my mind.
It's weird to think we're not going to see these characters again.
Well, I think about that quite often, you know,
Yeah.
and I know we talked about it in the past too, but it's like we never just got one Star Wars movie before,
Never.
you know, and we always seen certain characters come back to us. You
Yeah,
know?
it's always like in the continuum of a larger story.
Yeah, like we've never seen. Well, no, I shouldn't say we've never seen, but we've seen the main characters die before, but it's mainly like bad guys.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, Dooku, now he's dead. Grievous, now he's dead. Darth Maul, he's dead, but now he's alive again. But you know what I
Qui-Gon.
mean? Yeah, Qui-Gon.
But I mean, it's never been like a story like there's no chance we're going to see these guys again.
Yeah,
There's no chance.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to be spun off into a series of like Rogue One, the TV show. It's not happening.
Yeah.
And I've never moved into a Star Wars film thinking that, like, oh, these are the continuing adventures of Luke Skywalker and his gang, or here's the continuing adventure of Anakin Skywalker and the Clone Wars. And we always knew there was a recurring element to every story we've seen. There was a before and an after. This is a one and done. It's self-contained.
Right.
And that's a big shift.
Think about how much fun it must have been writing and directing something like this, because it's almost like, because Gareth Edwards is a huge fan, and
he's a massive geek. Look at him.
Yeah, but there's probably things in his mind that he was like, you know, I wanted to see that when I was a kid, and now this is my shot. You know?
Totally.
So I mean,
that's awesome.
I can only imagine. I mean, he probably woke up every day with a gigantic smile on his face.
Yeah, I think so. Want to talk about Rebels?
Yeah.
We get some Rebels talk going on here. We got to do this. Can we do it right? Can we do this? I don't
Absolutely.
know. I'm not sure yet.
Dun, 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 dun.
I thought I had the Rebels theme all queued up, but this might actually do better. Star Wars Rebels.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, good stuff. I mean, this is literally the only episode you could do that with, and I loved how they ended the episode. Let's start at the end. I mean, I love the end credits of it being a callback to the Clone Wars.
Right, exactly. That's why right when it ended, I was like, yes.
It's a Clone Wars episode in the Star Wars Rebels timeline. That's really what it was.
Yeah, and it was cool because Dave Filoni tweeted something out. I believe it was like Saturday morning, or it was a day before.
Yeah.
They had the episode, and he was just saying like tonight's episode is I threw something in there for the people that were involved in the Clone Wars, and I was like, me being like, the goofball that I am, I just wrote Oppo Rances ?
I love it.
But
did he reply?
Yeah. No, he didn't reply.
I wish he did.
There was a lot of people that liked it though, and I thank you.
Yes, thank you.
But,
hashtag Oppo. Keep the dream alive.
You have to. I really feel like we're gonna see this guy.
He
again.
lived.
He lived. There's no confirmed death. We know that.
There's no confirmed death. He's alive. He's alive. I felt it.
Yes. So this episode was really exciting for me. It made me have those feelings again, like I was watching a new episode of the Clone Wars. I mean, I never really thought we were gonna see like the Separatist droid army again, and it was really cool, and I really loved how they executed it, and the whole thought process, and how that the strategy droid. I don't know.
Tactical droid.
Yeah, the tactical droid. you know, how intelligent he was, and he basically was saying like, hey, how did you guys manage to like, you know, stay powered up?
Oh, yeah.
And he like foreseen what was going on. So he like, what did he like override the system or something?
Yeah, he chose not to shut down. There was a shutdown order. He's like, it could be a trick. Not gonna shut down. Not gonna do it.
It makes you wonder too, because you know, they're not fully charged.
They were falling apart a little bit at the seams.
They're actually slowly like dying, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, they were and that came up in the battle too.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about it. They were like, well, you know, you won, but we were kind of falling apart ourselves. So did you really beat us, or did we just kind of just break?
Right. I just loved how everything was a percentage to him, you know?
Oh, yeah. Just like a computer.
Mm-hmm.
Which was cool. I liked that. Well, first of all, I thought Rex was going to bite it. I thought it was Rex's last battle.
He took 2 pretty decent hits in this one.
Yeah, they really played with that idea. Yeah. And he's like, yep, Generation 1 Trooper Armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the second time he brought that up, and
Never
I
fails.
love that.
I love it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Why not Generation 2? Because isn't his helmet Generation 2?
Yeah, it's like the Phase 2 armor.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, maybe just for like the clones they had, like for some odd reason, maybe they had more. No, I was going to say they had more money, but the Empire has a ton of money.
They have all the money in the world.
But maybe they're like, maybe they just cheap out on certain things. They're like, armor.
Yeah, maybe you just kept the Generation 1 armor. I don't know. Right. I like the fact that Ezra asked the questions we've all been asking. Like, whoa, hold on. So the clones, they had to, you know, they had to stop fighting, and the droids were ordered to stop fighting, but no one really won, right? They're like, wait, then who did win? And he figured it out. He finally asked a question in universe that we were all asking during the prequels.
Right.
And I love that. I was like, oh, right. The Empire. Yeah. And I like that it caused everyone to really think and figure it out. Finally. Right.
Yeah, well, and that's what bonded this new relationship between, well, I thought I would never see that in a million years, but the droid army and what's left of the clone troopers, you know?
Because if you think about it, the Separatist army could have easily just been the Rebel Alliance. I mean, they could have... I always thought the Separatists were going to morph into the Rebels.
That would have been crazy.
It didn't happen that way. They were wiped out beforehand, and then a Rebel Alliance started afterwards. But I don't know. I mean, the Separatists ended up fighting the good fight for most of it. They weren't wrong. After a time, maybe they started out wrong and they became not wrong. That's the beauty of the story. You know, how deep it was. I mean, the Separatists weren't... They weren't necessarily entirely wrong. They were fighting against a terrible regime that became an empire ruled by a Sith Lord. I mean, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
No, I was going to say, like, just hopefully we do see, because I was thinking that too. I was like, I wonder if these droids are going to like join the rebellion, or what's going to happen here. But they went their own separate ways. But it's always one of those things when people split up, groups split up in rebels.
They always come back.
Exactly. Like, I feel like we're going to see, you know, these guys again.
I feel like we're going to see them again. And I also feel like we're going to see Chopper figure out more with this Y-Wing thing. Because he's having flashbacks to the Y-Wing a lot.
Right.
Him in his days as a Y-Wing pilot. And I feel like that's not resolved. And they like to resolve things over the course of a season, not just one episode.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I feel like we will see these tactical droids again. And that will probably give them a lot of insight into, I don't know, good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. And I just think it would be cool to have, you know, an old tactical battle droid fighting alongside the Rebel Alliance. How wacky is that? That's wacky.
Mm-hmm.
It
is wacky.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's the best word I can think of it.
I loved all the designs on the droid. like all those like those markings, like those swirls on the face and everything.
Oh, it's so cool.
I loved when Rex was like still kind of shell shocked, and it was like everything was blurry,
me out.
and the way that the tactical droid like looked at him,
yeah,
he was like, oh, you know.
Oh
and
yeah.
He actually called Kanan Cody.
I know. Oh, it broke my heart.
And he kept saying, he's like, Commander. Oh, I mean, Kanan.
Yeah, General.
Command. Yeah.
It broke
General.
my heart. Broke my heart.
I think he was just getting flashbacks of when he was with the Jedi.
He was.
You know?
He was. It was all. It broke my heart. And yeah. I mean that's tough stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's seen a lot. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, he like really gave it to Ezra because everything's about timing. He was like, we would have got killed, like, you know.
Hey, he wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong. Yeah, that's why at the very end of the episode, I like that talk about how Rex was like, you know, you were able to, you know, form an alliance and like all these higher up.
You were able to end the Clone Wars when everyone else wasn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ezra Bridger.
He was like, wait a second. Well, you guys got screwed and you guys got screwed. And they're like, you're right. Everything's good. Let's shake hands. We're in this together now.
Rex ended the Clone Wars with Ezra. Mm-hmm. Who would have thunk it?
Right.
All right, man. It's time.
It's time.
Need him, got him. What do you got?
Okay, what I got recently, I got 2 new items. For Wave 2 of the Black Series, I got the Scarif Trooper, and I got Krennic.
6-inch, right?
6-inch Black Series. And I haven't opened them yet.
No? Where are they?
I literally, they're downstairs.
And, you didn't have them on the Halloween party, did you?
No, I didn't. I got one yesterday and one. So what's today? What is today? Wednesday?
Yeah, I guess so.
So I got one Tuesday. Wait, no. I got one Monday and Tuesday.
When is then now?
Exactly. I didn't even know what day it was. Yeah. But the Scarif Trooper looks amazing. I can't wait to bust that open. And Krennic, they did a killer job on the face. It really does look like the actor.
It looks good.
It looks really nice. And the C-3PO, man, I need to get that because
it looks good.
Dude, wow.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they made 2 different versions. They made Force Awakens with the red arm, and then they made A New Hope, but I believe that's a Walgreens exclusive.
They did, yeah. I want the Walgreens exclusive.
I'm not going to lie to you. I really do, too. I want the Walgreens. I want the silver leg, you know?
Yeah. All right. You know what I got?
You got some stuff.
I got some things. I have some things. I'm opening them up right now.
You're gonna tear it. You're gonna tear it open and make Dan cry.
This one, I don't know if I'm opening up right now.
Hope you're not gonna open it. Dengar's
I
gonna
don't
be happy.
know. I got the Droid Factory from Rogue One. The Disney Parks Droid Factory set.
4-pack, right?
Yeah, the 4-pack of the droids. I do them every year.
Mm-hmm.
And these ones are awesome, man. I have to be honest with you. You got a C2B5, the black droid from Rogue One.
The one that's supposed to be only exclusive with the AT-ACT.
Yeah, well, you got him in the Disney Park set here, too.
Exactly.
He looks awesome. Then you have R2BHD. He's white and silver. Looks really cool. Then we have R3M2, who's like white and like maroon, but he has the clear dome.
Oh, I like that.
I like that too. I almost want to open it just for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have R5 SK1, who just looks like a regular R4 unit. He's just red and white. I don't know. He just looks like an R5 unit. He just looks like an R5. It's just like R5 D4. I mean, I don't really know what's so cool about this guy. Chris, should I open it?
Oof. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I know I review Star Wars action figures, but I really hate opening them. You know, so how's the box look? Is it nice?
It's just a box. It says Droid Factory on it. I mean, I know these are they're not super rare, but they're fairly rare. You can find them. You can find them online pretty easily. I don't know. What am I? Why do I keep it in the box again?
Well, you said it was a Disney Park exclusive, so can you get it on DisneyStore.com or no?
Maybe. I don't think so. I think you can only get it at the parks.
Well, you know something? I think I answered my own question because as I was saying that, I'm like, that just made no sense at all. I'm like, if it's a Disney Park exclusive, can you get it online? No, you get it at the park.
Well, I got to tell you, it's not really going for a lot of money. It's about $40 for the 4 figures.
Yeah, that's good.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Was that including shipping?
Yeah, I got it for less than that.
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah. eBay's listening for 40.
Yeah.
What about my last year's one? I got the Force Awakens Droid Factory as well.
You did?
Yeah. Did that increase in price? Nope. No, it didn't.
No.
Look at that. Well, maybe not today. Maybe tomorrow, but I'll be opening that one.
So I know what you're getting at. You're talking yourself into opening it.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It definitely didn't. It didn't. Yeah, it didn't appreciate in price at all. So it's not really worth a lot of money in the package. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? What's
weird, Chris? Tell me what's weird.
It seems like figures out of the package. Like people get like really like jazzed up and want to buy figures out of the package.
I like it. I like it loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you're opening. I hear something going on.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna rip it apart.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. I just whacked the helmet.
I was gonna say it sounded like you just whipped the box across the room.
I did. It's a big room.
Get it out of my sight.
R5D4. Yeah, he definitely has like R2D2 legs on this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Droid Factory. They put the pieces together.
Do they have a third leg option? Like, can you push it up? Anything like that?
Nah, they're all 3 legs.
And you can't push them up?
Nope.
Wow, I'm surprised.
This one got rollers.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah. Actually, the R5 does as well. Look at that. Clearhead guy's pretty cool.
Yeah, those are great when you can see all the little gears inside the dome.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like Clearhead guy.
Yeah, Clearhead guy.
I'm never going to remember their call signs.
No, it's too hard.
Who cares? You know?
It is hard. It is hard to remember numbers and letters and all this. It's hard. Especially with all the new characters and new movies and new characters and TV show, new characters. And I'm like, whoa.
I mean, there are some to remember and there's some to forget.
Right.
You know, back then it was like you couldn't remember all. Like R5D4, that was like it. So you need ED99.
Yeah, back in the day, there was 2 Astromechs, and one had a bad motivator.
That's it. I'm really digging this white and silver R2.
Yeah, it sounds cool. Now, what kind of silver is it? Is it leaning more towards like a dull coat, or is it a little bit more shinier like chrome?
It looks like a chrome paint.
Does it look like stainless steel?
It's not like foil, if that's what you mean. Like the, not like that.
Right.
Oh, keep on hitting the mic. Sorry, guys. All right, and now the piece de resistance, the R5D4. No, that's not it. C2 B2. I don't. What is it called? C5.
You got me all screwed up.
QF. ABCD.
Is it C2B5? I don't even know.
C2B5.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah, ABCD.
But what's happening is, like, you know when you're trying to, like, you're like 1, 2, 3, and someone else is like being a jerk and they're like 3, 7, 8, 5, 2, and you're like, I just lost count.
Yeah, that's like all of Star Wars now.
It was kind of like that. That's why earlier I was like, FN what? FN 2187.
Yeah, FNOLMNOP.
Yeah, what I have to do, I have to like burn it in my brain. So like right when the F1 2187 came out, I was like 2187, 2187, 2187. I literally have to burn it in my brain. You know?
I gotta be honest, Chris, the rollers on these is really awesome. They really move nicely.
That's cool that they have rollers on it.
Yeah.
I mean, they easily could have not have done that, and it's cool that they at least did that.
The C2B5, is that it?
Yep.
Really nice figure. Like the matte black. It's not just regular black, it's matte black, and then the shiny black, and then the shiny chrome.
Yeah.
It's really painted nicely.
Did you ever open up your Elite Series?
Not yet. I still need to do that.
Yeah, you have to get a pair of pliers.
Yeah, I gotta get a jackhammer.
Yeah, honestly, man, a flamethrower.
Yeah, why not? Spaceballs the flamethrower.
Dude, you're like, get out of my head. Like, I was just about to say that.
I know you were. I know it. I have another thing. I have some more.
Whoa, there's more.
I want some more. I had to go grab it. Here it is. All right. Let's switch it up a little bit here. Yeah. Our man Brian Fontaine.
Oh, nice.
Jedi Scavenger.
Yep. Great guy.
Over the weekend, he found some hover tank pilots.
Dude, wow, that came quick.
Yeah. Our man up in New Hampshire. And,
mail call.
Yep, we talked. He got one for me, and he got one for Bill Junowski.
What a nice guy.
Yeah.
And that's a really nice figure. I'm a big fan of this one.
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? We're about to find out.
While you're opening that figure, you know what I absolutely love? And
What's that?
And I know it was meant to be a joke, but it's so well done and it looks fantastic.
What?
Is the Rogue One poster with Jar Jar Binks' head on everybody?
Really?
It's so awesome.
Haven't seen it.
Jar Jar looks. I'll text it over to you. He looks so badass, and I can't wait to show you. I can't believe you didn't see this.
I'll find it right now.
Well, you're not a big Instagram guy.
Not huge.
See, on Instagram, like, even if you don't want to see something, it just pops up. You know, you're gonna see it.
So Brian, they're mint. They came mint condition. It's unbelievable. The packaging was perfect. They're still in the Toys R Us bag.
Oh, cool.
Can you believe that? Mint
what a nice
condition.
Nice guy. Because I'll tell you, those figures are super hard to find, and for him just to be like, "Hey, I'm gonna send you over 2."
Oh yeah. Well, one's for
solid.
Bill. One's from Trade Federation, Bill Junowski.
Oh right.
Lost
yeah.
Star Wars, photographic plastic. Billy boy. Chris, I'm gonna at some point have to give this to you to give to Bill. Before I see, you'll see him before me.
Yeah. I like how I'm the middleman between you guys. Or either that, actually, Rhode Island. Well, no, I'm definitely going to see you before Rhode Island Comic Con.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
If worst case scenario,
we're
all going.
Yeah.
You know? I'm not going to lie to you, Joe. As much as I want the C-3PO like right now in my hands, I kind of want there to be something to look for at Rhode Island Comic Con, and maybe that will be
want the
it.
hunt.
You know? Dude, I want to be able to go to like, hey, I'm looking for C-3PO Black Series. Go to the show. Hey, it's there. Talk with the guy. You play the little dance. He knocks off $5. Yeah, he knocks off $5. You think you're getting a deal. He thinks he's getting a deal. Whatever.
I like to go for the vintage. I go Kenner.
Oh, dude. When me and Dengai Dan went to Super Mega Fest, and I found that the little skiff boat.
Yeah.
And it was mint, and the guy was like, I think it was $25 or whatever, and I walked away at first, and then I would just kept thinking to myself, and Alexa was like, just go back and buy it because you're gonna drive yourself nuts.
That's a good woman.
Yeah, and I just ran back and got, dude,
a good woman.
Mint.
That's awesome. Yeah, and it's a great vehicle.
Yeah. When they did like fun little things, like obviously it wasn't in the movie, but it was just like, I love the skiff boat and it was it's just a little crammed little version of it.
Oh yeah, totally. All right, this hover tank pilot is awesome. So, help me out here. SH Figure Arts has one with like black on the shoulder, like black paint on the shoulders.
Oh really?
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
I have no idea. I'm assuming because you know how they released 3 different Scarif troopers and it's like squad commander, like regular dude. Like I don't know like the official names, but maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's some sort of rank.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe they just forgot to paint it black. I don't know. I have no idea.
No, I mean this looks pretty well painted.
Yeah, the helmet looks amazing, and I like that it's an off-white, so it's almost like bone.
It does. It feels like bone. He looks a little dirty too. I like that.
It was that figure is like, it's pristine. I really like that a lot.
Yeah, this is worth it, guys. Yeah, they didn't cheap out. They didn't just put a pauldron on Stormtrooper.
Exactly.
This time, this is a good one. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Awesome helmet. I mean, really.
Yeah, the helmet's sick.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a really good figure. Really happy with this. Great Black Series figure. Yeah, like the SH Figure Arts one must be like Commander or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I know what you're saying about like the different paint applications and
I
stuff
love
like
the
that.
paint application on the Figure Arts one.
Yeah, I mean they nail it.
That's one of the few I'm getting.
Yeah, those figures are dynamite.
Yeah. But I mean, oh my god, this guy stands so well too.
Oh yeah, like you can literally pose him in any way and he just stands.
Yeah, great joints. I mean, just this is an awesome one.
Yeah, that's one of those figures that I didn't know if there was going to be a lot of them at Toys R Us or if it was going to be not so many, and it ended up being very hard to find. And I got it a couple weeks before Rogue Friday or Force Friday, whatever you call it. And I paid double for it.
Yeah.
But you know something? I'm happy I did because, man, is it hard to find.
It is hard to find.
I mean, this is a perfect example. Our Toys R Us, up the street from us, basically.
Yeah.
When I went in there a week or two ago, they didn't even have any Rogue One figures.
Yeah, ridiculous.
So that's why I'm like, I thought I was going to walk in there and be like, oh, look how many hover tank pilots. Ha ha ha. But it wasn't like that.
Right, they're doing the neck again. The neck it's like a double joint again. Like a ball joint on one of those General Hux.
Yeah, it's like a little hinge.
Crank. Yeah, little hinge.
It almost looks like an Adam's apple.
A flange. Yeah, I like this. I like this figure. I can see like action figure photographers are gonna go have a field day with this one.
Bananas.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
You know that's a figure that if I ever see one in Toys R Us, I might just buy it just to have another one.
It's pretty, almost troop build with them.
Yeah, but I mean that one's not coming out of the package.
You didn't take it out of the package?
Oh, I took it out to review it, but if I find another one, I'm not taking it out.
Yeah, that might be worth it. I might have to get another one.
Just like the Scarif Trooper. I mean, I love the armor, and it really every time I look at it, it just reminds me of Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like the colors, the design, the helmet, and the more that you look at it and think about it, the original trilogy, all the troopers, regular stormtroopers, sand trooper, snow trooper, scout trooper, that they all were, it was the bold look of the Empire.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't paintings on their armor or anything like that,
It's true.
Like
it's true. They were stark white.
The most you got was a pauldron.
No individuality.
Right. And these ones, I feel like this was it. This was the last before they came like the bold Empire, because it was almost like hey, we have like all this extra armor and all these other things, like these helmets are all left over for like, oh, we're going in this direction, but we're not gonna do that anymore, because I mean, think about how many different armors they have in Rogue One. You know, there was
yeah, I mean, these are all like the specialists, though. You know, that's kind of what it is.
Yeah,
these are all the specialists. I mean, what we got was general infantry all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Scout troopers. I mean, the scout trooper could be like a specialist like this too, if you really think about it.
Right.
You know, the scout trooper doesn't look very different from the hover tank pilot in concept. You know, definitely different armor. But I mean, you had the snow trooper and you had the storm trooper. They're pretty basic, right? Then you had the AT-AT pilot too.
Exactly, AT-AT pilot.
TIE pilot.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the TIE pilot didn't really change much because it looks exactly the same in Rogue One.
Death Star gunner.
Yeah, they look the same. And I don't know, I guess they just did away with the Imperial ground crew. They were like, yeah, we don't need these guys anymore.
Yeah, we're
I don't
done.
know. Yeah.
We're off the ground, so forget it.
Yeah, they all got laid off.
Yeah, pretty. They're on disability. Oh man.
But yeah, there's so much new look in Rogue One, and I'm telling you, every time I look at the Scarif Trooper or something like that, I'm like, oh man, like it just like the blue, like there's blue on the shoulder. One has a blue line going across the chest, and I'm like, man, that's kind of like what they did, you know?
Oh yeah, totally. It's funny. I have the Imperial Shock Trooper right next to the hover tank pilot, and it's like night and day. The hover tank pilot looks just so much better.
Yeah, it's like you said, that the helmet is so damn cool.
It really is.
I don't know how they could see out of these things, but they look amazing.
I know. Well, I mean, it's totally for protection.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's really what they're doing.
Look at Rex. He got shot in his face in the helmet.
Oh yeah.
And he lived.
Totally.
So it worked.
Yes, it did.
But then you see Leia shooting a stormtrooper on Endor right in the face, and that dude died.
Hey, different armor.
So there was a big difference in the armor.
I mean, it's basically plastic.
Yeah.
You know? All right, good need him, got him.
That was a good need him, got him.
Good, definitely. Hey, I wanted to talk about a theory, but I think we're going to save it for next week.
Okay.
You know? What do you think?
Did you get the text about the Rogue One Jar Jar Binks poster?
Oh, hold on. You texted me?
Yeah, dude, you're gonna love it.
Where's my phone? All right. I see it. Can't see it. Hold on. Twice in one episode. Walking Dead, huh? Oh my gosh, look at this.
Dude, they did a great job.
I like the Baze Malbus Jar Jar.
Yeah, it kind of makes me want to be like, it would have been cool if there was a Gungan in the crew. I don't.
It's not the worst thing.
No, it looks awesome.
Look at the Bodhi Rook one.
Yeah, or the Chariot. He's blind. His eyes. You know.
Really?
Yeah, there's a K2SO
look at that. Gungan. Oh my gosh.
You know, they did a good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks great.
I really like this.
If we go to Rhode Island Comic Con, you know how they have the little mini movie posters?
Yeah.
If they print this, I'm buying it.
It's awesome. I hope they do.
Yeah.
Doesn't he look
cool?
It looks really good. It looks good.
I wonder if the guy, they gave him a mustache and one of these.
Yeah, one of these.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the Baze Malbus, he has a little goatee.
That's it.
Oh, he has for Saw Gerrera, he has cool sideburns and some cool hair. It just looks awesome.
Yeah, it actually looks really good.
I bet you when the guy started doing this, he was like, "Oh, this is going to be a good goof," and then he's like, "Man, this came out legit."
This is good.
So
it's good stuff. All right. Thank you guys so much for partying with us this week on Brews and Blasters. We want to hear from you. If you had a good time, email us. Let's talk about it. brewsandblasters@retrozap.com. You can find everything for the show, including all of our social media links, email, And all of our episodes at brewsandblasters.ninja. If you haven't subscribed to the show, make sure you get there and subscribe. Subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, whatever you want. We're all over the place. Just subscribe. You come check out the RetroZap Podcast Network on retrozap.com. Catch all the feed on iTunes. There's special stuff going on there all the time. Exclusive stuff you're not going to get on any other feed, but it's the catch-all for every other show on the RetroZap Network. We have a ton now. Ton of shows.
Great shows.
Yeah. And don't forget to read all the latest articles and columns on RetroZap as well. And you can also subscribe there so you never miss a thing. Get all the articles on your inbox every Friday. All right. We said it before, iTunes stinks, but it's the only way we can find more people to listen to the show. So if you liked it, we would really appreciate a good rating on iTunes. It means the world to us, and we would really appreciate it. And you know what? You will join the ranks of those who won the Oppo Award. Right?
It's a major award.
For all your Star Wars news, go to JediNews.co.uk. Our men over there are they're good guys, and they have all of the news that is fit to print in terms of Star Wars. Don't go to Roku Depot for your podcast reviews. You want to know what's going on podcasts, the newest, the hottest, the latest. Go to ROQOO Depot.com. They are fantastic. Coyote Monday. Every Monday we celebrate it. It's a holiday. Hashtag Coyote Monday. As cool as Coyote Monday, the Jedi Master, in a jean jacket.
Every Monday.
It happens. Every 7 days. We got shirts. Go to retrozap.com/shirts. Get your Brews and Blasters shirt. Get your RetroZap shirt. Go to collectorshut.com for all things Collector's Hut. He's all over the place. He's on Twitter. He's on Instagram. He has his own TeePublic store.
Check it out. It's fun.
It's good stuff. Twitter. Oh, hold on. I'm going to start this over. We're running out. We went all along, Chris. I got to get carried away. Giving shoutouts left and right here. Nuts.
Dropping names.
It got wacky. Well,
that's what we do.
We got some time now. I'm going to take a sippy sip. Just enjoy the music. What would a Wookiee do? What would a Wookiee do? Name of the song.
A lot of things.
You know it. Chris, what's going on at Collector's Hut these days?
Basically all the newest figures that have been getting released. I've been just trying to keep up with it. Falling a little behind, but you know something, I'll get there. So, you know, be patient. It will be up there soon.
You know it.
The new logo is awesome. I'm trying to put that on everything. So hopefully that will surface very soon.
You got 2 years worth of reviews on our channel. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, I hit 202 videos.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
It's coming up.
Yeah, in November.
Yeah, and we're talking rare exclusive stuff here. Stuff you're not going to see anywhere else. You want to hear a review of a life-size Captain Rex? Go back to episode 1.
That was my first review, only 200 made.
That's it. You're not going to find that anywhere else. Oh, wait, you have one other place. Steve Sansweet's Rancho Obi-Wan. That's it.
Yeah. And
Pretty
we
much
talked about that, me and Steve, and that was great.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. Good stuff with that. Oh, yeah. Twitter. We're on there. Brews and Blaster, leave off the S. RetroZap at a PED. Collector's Hut with 2 T's. Joey Wan Kenobi, and Chris Salton. Pretty easy. You know? That's
easy
what we do.
As pie.
Yeah. What else we doing here? What do you have for lunch today?
Oh, I went to New Deal.
Nice.
I had a steak bomb, no mushrooms.
Oh, no onions. Steak bomb, no onions.
Oh, I hate mushrooms. I can't do it.
Oh, I like the grilled mush. They saute them?
The mushrooms?
Yeah.
I'm assuming they do. I don't even want to see them. I'm just like I don't want them near.
But you got the onions. Oh, the onions on there. Ugh.
I love onions though.
Oh man.
Hey, you know what's cool? Is,
what?
I always get I always want one stuffed pepper, you know, with prosciutto and provolone cheese.
Yeah.
And the owner makes my sandwich, and he's like, I didn't charge you for the pepper. And
oh,
I'm
look
like,
at
cool.
that.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I'm in now, you know?
He knows you enough. He's like, yeah, you get the pepper. Don't worry.
Yeah. How cool is that? And he just put it in a bag and tossed it over to me, and I was like, hell yeah.
You know what that means? You got to tip him now.
I know, right?
Yeah, you got to throw a little tip in there.
Yeah, I have to like put like a $5 bill folded up perfectly and just slide in his chest pocket.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta be like, hey, thanks to the peppers. It's a $5 on Friday.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta do one of those. Are you still going for breakfast?
I went to Nick's the other day, but it's.
Ed, I haven't been to Nick's in years.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to breakfast every day, it gets expensive by the end of the week.
It does. Yeah, and you also put on like 30 pounds.
Yeah, dude. That's why I've been. Me and old man Mike, we actually split sandwiches now for lunch.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so because I was telling him, I was like, if we just cut our portions in half, it won't be bad.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, so that's how we've been keeping control.
And a new deal is like 2 subs anyways.
Dude, exactly. After eating a half, I'm like, all I kept thinking about was how the hell did I used to eat a whole sub and then go back to work?
Because you're an animal.
Yeah, I apparently not anymore because I eat a half and I'm like, nah.
You're a gentleman. You're a fancy gentleman now.
I shop like a gentleman.
There you are. Yeah. You're no longer a caveman.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that pizza at the party was good.
Yeah, it was good.
I
Dude,
crushed like 10 pieces.
Well, I wish you took some home. Did you take some home?
No, I can't take any home. You killing me?
Oh.
That was my cheat. That was like my cheat day.
Yeah, I ordered way too much. I ordered $100 worth of pizza.
Yeah.
And it was just too much. I mean, even with me being like forcing pizza down people, like you got to take like half of a sheet home with you. I ended up with half of a sheet. But you know,
find me on Saturday.
Yeah, oh, dude, if you want it, just let me know.
Find me on Saturday. Maybe you got to find me on a cheat day. I've been good. I've been running every day. I've been watching The Force Awakens at the gym.
Oh, nice.
It's been good. It's been real good. You know, first half hour.
That's pretty sweet. That's a great idea.
It really is a good idea, and I'm picking up new things. You know, I'm focusing because
nice.
There's no distractions. Me, you know, on the machine, and The Force Awakens, and like you get into the like you know, you get into a different type of thing. Anyways, we gotta go, guys. Sakala Telta Kanji Club.
I'm afraid the party's canceled, but the summits never show. I don't want to play, so I must fall on a note. Force getting ready, let me get too much. All the woman suffer, the bookie's wicked clutch.